Hello and welcome back to Paul's Beer Reviews. Today I've got a session IPA for you, and it's a session IPA from a brewery called Fyne Ales Farm Brewery. I've had a couple of theirs before and I've always been quite impressed with their stuff. So this is their Easy Trail Session IPA, and it's coming in at 4.2% ABV. So there is the artwork. There's the Fyne Ales Farm Brewery logo. I've got this in one of my Beer 52 boxes, and to be fair, the other couple of beers I've had from them have been in my Beer 52 box as well. And like I said, I've always been really impressed with their beers. I think they do a cracking beer. So yeah, Fyne Ales Farm Brewery is a family-owned Scottish farm brewery, creating modern, ambitious and progressive beers since 2001. This is described as an easygoing IPA with juicy berry and citrus flavours with a crisp, piney finish from Cascade, Amarillo, Simcoe and Mosaic hops. Ingredients: water, barley, wheat, hops and yeast. So yes, 4.2% ABV session IPA from these guys, Fyne Ales. Let's see if it's any good, shall we? Nice aroma straight away. Give it a bit of a lively pour. Here she goes. Blinding. Perfect. So there we go. As you can here, so we can all see the artwork. There is the IPA. That looks like a traditional IPA, doesn't it, in colour? That kind of mahogany sort of brown colour. Dark amber colour. It's very nice to look at. Got a very thin, half a finger white head on it. Not crazy amounts of carbonation, does look like a mad one. But let's get the aroma. Yep, certainly a citrus aroma on it. Definitely getting a piney aroma too. Grapefruit. Bit of lemon. Bit of sort of lemongrass. Has a very kind of sort of natural flavour, if that makes any sense. Almost a slight lemon balm smell on this one, but does smell good. Very citrusy, lots of grapefruit, a slight tropical aroma to it as well. A little bit of pineapple in there. Let's get a taste. Cheers, guys. Ooh. Really hoppy, quite a bitter one this, yet at the same time light. As soon as I got that first swig, you got that freshness, that citrus freshness. Citrus freshness hits your tongue, and it's really well carbonated. This, that carbonation throws that bitterness at you. Quite a long taste as well. It's quite a big flavour this for a session IPA, 4.2%. There's a lot going on with this. This is really nice. Wow. There's that citrus, grapefruit, quite strong on a grapefruit with the flavour of this one. It's quite thin. Quite a thin body on this one, but that carbonation kicks in. You sort of get the smoothness with that grapefruit citrusy flavour, and all of a sudden you get that, when that carbonation hits, that fizz hits in your mouth, it kind of throws the beer into the next stage, and you get like bitterness and a sharp sort of hoppiness, but it's really nice. Yeah, I really like that. Light, fresh, citrusy, and a nice big bitterness at the back end. That's a good beer. That's a really good session IPA. I really like that. It's another good beer from these guys. I'm really going to have to find out where I can get more of their beers from, because I really am impressed. But yeah, this is cracking. Yeah. Light grapefruit, lemon, bit of lime. There come the hops. That bitterness comes in mid palate. It comes in really quite quickly. There's no messing about with this one. It wants to let you know very early on that this beer means business. It's you get that, for say, at first you think it's going to be quite a citrusy, light, very drinkable affair, and then bang, the carbonation just throws this bitterness at you, this hoppiness at you, and you're left with just a really nice rounded beer experience. It's really nice. I'm really enjoying this. It is thin, it's very drinkable, very refreshing. It is slightly dry on the back end, but not in a bad way, because all it does, it makes you want to go back and get another swig. I've nearly drunk all that already. So it has the desired effect from a brewery standpoint, I'd imagine. But yeah, really good flavour. Lots of citrus, nice thin body. Carbonation, it works beautifully to throw that bitterness and the hops at you. Really nicely hopped, really nice bitter aftertaste, and it lingers. It has a long flavour. It's really good, and I think that's another sign of a good beer, where the flavour sticks with you. That's cracking. That is nice. Really good beer. So Easy Trail Session IPA from Fyne Ales Farm Brewery, 4.2% ABV. That's a hell of a session IPA. I love that. I could drink that all day, if I'm honest. Yeah, I really like that. I'm going to give that an 8.5 out of 10. Don't get me wrong, it's not the biggest flavour in the world. You're getting your grapefruit, you're getting that citrus hit. It's got the thin body, but it's beautifully carbonated and beautifully hopped. It's got a really nice rounded flavour to it. It's a really good session IPA. Really enjoyed that. So 8.5 out of 10 for Fyne Ales Easy Trail Session IPA. Give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks to those who have done recently. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.